Raging Gale by James Ryan. Read by the author. Part the 104th. An Account for Liberty. Despite her embarrassment and everything she had said, Hope had to acknowledge that she was in fact having a good time talking with Zoutman. She had to admit, though, that just the act of lying on the beach in Tortuga, with the sun warming her, was perhaps the best part of the experience. That part ended abruptly as Hope heard Osai call, "Stand to assembly, smart!" drawing the crew of the Raging Gale to attend. And I was just getting comfortable," said Zoutman as he stood, the sand in his beard making it a whitish tan. Hope rose too, feeling the strain in her back caused by the careening as she rose. She tried to ignore the discomfort of having the sand pressed against her skin from lying face down, wanting to disrobe to remove the grit at first possible moment when modesty would allow. It was Sanders who addressed the assembled crew. "We'll be having a shipwright come to take care of her," she said to the men, indicating the hull of the Gale behind them. "We came to fair price with him for the repairs, to be paid from the public stock, and still have enough after repairs and resupply for a further voyage. If all of ye are in favor, what's left right now would grant ye each a fair share for the remainder for a call on port." "And how much can we expect if we do accept?" asked Gore. "I hear Mr. Campbell has nearly 90 doubloons for those who signed the articles and are entitled to shares." She waited for the crew's reaction to her accounting before continuing. "Aye, no rig one. Mr. Campbell has copies of his accounting with him, and sent me his figures here." She held up a folded paper. "If you want to see for yourself before claiming your booty at the Blue Dolphin, that's where he be waiting to offer those shares ye earned." Some of the men in Charity did take up Sanders' offer to check the figures. None of the men protested after having the sums before them explained by those who could read. As Zoutman started on his way into Keone, Hope asked, "Don't you want to check his figures before we get there?" "I trust Campbell well enough, and I'm anxious to get my liberty. You can't imagine what it means after being at sea for so long." Hope just looked at him askance before she finally kept pace with him. "I think you never did a port of call, not being much of a sailor. I'm willing to show you some of what there is to do." "Only some?" "There are things I'll be doing and getting at that I will want to be alone for. Personal things a man does by himself." "I don't think you have to explain that to me, thank you." He laughed. "If I had to explain to you all of that, now that would have been funny." Thank you for taking this moment with me. If you want to keep up with new chapters as they get posted, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications for when pieces go up.